Okay, so welcome back. We're now going to move on from just solving the white cross to solving all of the white corners. But just for fun, and this is a practice you should do too, when I'm learning, I am the student of this, I'm not a master yet, but I know enough to know that the best way, I think for me at least, with the way I learn, the best way to memorize is to memorize this multi-step process in stages. So I taught myself using this guide here how to solve the white cross, and then I would scramble it and solve again, scramble it and solve again, scramble it. And for weeks, students have been saying, haven't you figured that out yet? Because they never see me with a fully solved cube, because all I do is I go to the stage I'm trying to master, and then I scramble and start over. So let's start from scratch real quick, looking for the white cross. I need to find the blue-white edge first. So, this is something that you will get really good at just through practice. You want to get to the point where you can kind of just do it automatically, which is what I'm shooting for right here. Orange, green. Well, I got lucky there. The green was pretty well set up for me. Now I need the red-white edge, and here it is. Problem is it's in the wrong spot, so I'm going to have to move it down. Now notice I lost the blue there when I did that, and I think I might have just messed up the orange too. Yeah, that's okay. I can fix it. All right. So blue, red, and green. I just got to fix the orange. And again, like I said in that first video, it's something that always happens. Well, maybe it's not supposed to, but it seems to happen very often for me, that in the process of getting one or the other, I lose one. Okay, there we go. There's our white cross. And I remember I want all my white corner pieces to basically solve the total top white face. It's just a matter of getting these four corner pieces in the right spot. So this means I'm looking right here. I want this to be the piece that's white on top that also then has green on one side and red on the other, because of that's where they'll be. Now this is the right piece. It's in the wrong spot. So first I have to move it down. The goal here is to get the piece I want in the bottom layer right below where I want it to go, and then I'm going to run through a very simple algorithm of moves that the solution guide says and shows you. It's basically right inverse, the bottom layer inverse. So I guess I said you don't use the down, but I guess you do for this. That's the only time I use the down layer. And then you reverse it. Then you do clockwise right and down face clockwise. But first thing I want to do is I want to get all these pieces, like this piece right here. Let me start with a simple one. This is going to go between the orange and blue faces with white on top, and that's the right piece. It's even in the right spot to set up. So I'm going to follow these four steps right here, and it might take a few cycles, but eventually it's going to be in the right spot. All right, here we go. Okay, there we go. Now that I didn't count, but you saw that took several iterations through the four turns to get it there. All right, here is the orange, green, white, which is in the right spot once again. It's right where I want it to be. I just need to do those turns. So once again, watch. Here we go. Let's see if we'll count them. 1, 2, 3. That only took 3 tries to get there. Okay, this guy, right place, got to be in the bottom layer though, the down layer, so-called. And then always make sure before you begin that you still have the white cross. If you lose the white cross, you can't do these 4 steps unless you're starting with a white cross and one of the square you're after in the bottom. Okay, so I want this piece to go between these two, so it's in the right spot, between green and red. And wow, look, that only took a little bit of work. That wasn't very hard. All right, I'm only missing one, and it's right here. And in fact, sometimes you'll be given a real simple one. Look, I'm missing it, and it's right there. I don't really have to go through all 4 steps. I can just do those that quick little 2-stepper there to get that done. Don't worry about it. If I hadn't seen that, it wouldn't matter. I could still follow the 4-step algorithm and get there. So now we've solved the white top. I've still got the T's. That's basically what you want. You want the center pieces. Everything here in this layer is correct. In the next video, we'll talk about solving what's called the middle layer, which is this one right here.